Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm now starting explorations around New Brunswick, Canada. And what I'm going to do in this video is to show you several things that I'm not going to do a separate video of. As I travel around New Brunswick, I know they have several waterfalls, and I found other interesting things around that are kind of small. And I'm starting out here in the town of Shediac, which apparently lobsters are a big thing here. The sign behind me says that they are home of the world's largest lobster, which is behind the sign. So let me show you first the world's largest lobster. And there it is right there. And it's big enough to spark the interest of a whole lot of people. That must be the name of the artist and when it was created. And of course the tail is the yummiest part. You can walk right up into it. I wonder what lobsters need such huge claws for. This must be the man who caught it. And there's stairs in case you want your picture taken up there with the world's largest lobster. Wonder what it would feel like having your ankle grabbed by that claw. This shows the construction of the lobster. It's right beside a bay here, and on the grounds, big lawn here. There's a store, a few stores here. Well, I'm going to take off now. This is something I saw on the way to the park that I thought was a really odd sight. This little river or creek with those rock sides that look like they are just gleaming from wetness. But how could water get up there? That is really strange looking, I thought. But then on the other side of the bridge, it continues looking very normal. Huh. It's just a stream of water flowing out to the bay with those really odd looking banks. Next I'm going to show you Pabinal Falls. It's a little hard to find, although it is on Google Maps. But you know you're here when you see this parking lot. But you can also drive down here and park even closer to the falls. This is the Napisagut River, if that's the way you pronounce it. There's some people up on the cliff there. And this is about 11 kilometers south of where you turn off from the main highway. That's as far as I can see upstream. And this is called Pabinal Falls. And it's on Indian land of the Pabinal tribe. People who originally lived in this area long, long ago. And it's not just one waterfall, it's this kind of long series of small waterfalls and all this rushing water. This is a shot from just a little further down. And right here, I think I see an actual waterfall. It's only a few feet high, but that qualifies as a waterfall. And here's a frontal shot of the waterfall. That's as far as you can see at this point where the river goes down. Actually, it goes off to the right. Looks like there may be another waterfall there. Well, this is a very beautiful scene, I think. You like it? That's where I was standing earlier, right there. I think the water here collects from the rain, and it was raining this morning. Well, this is a nice place. I'm not sure what it's like going in swimming or playing in the water. Certainly is a nice scene. The Pabanels have a gas station, a seafood restaurant, and a tobacco shop. They also have a salmon enhancement center, and across the street here is another store that they call their powwow store. The next thing I'm going to show you is Tetagooch Falls. And they have this sign on right by the highway, but only if you're driving west. And it's about 10 kilometers west of the town of Bathurst. There's a real short gravel road here that goes to a parking lot, and there's a really short trail that goes to it right here. The problem is with all these trees, you can't hardly see it, and there just is no way to get down that I can see here. And this is really the only shot I can get of it, and it's a really big waterfall. You would have to climb this fence, which is about 3 feet high, with these spikes and walk along the rocks here to get a little better view of it. I've been to a lot of waterfalls where, because of the trees and the bushes, you just can't get a good sight of it at all. There is a trail that goes off to the left here, so you may be able to get down closer to the water level. But it looks like it's going to be a long way, and it's a long way down there. So I'm afraid this is the best I'm going to be able to do. I'm now in the town of Nakawik at their International Garden Riverside Walk, and their claim to fame is the world's largest axe. Looks like these girls are planning something special for today. I featured a lot of world's largest various things on my YouTube channel. Now I have an axe. We've got a nice city park here on a lake. And they rent houseboats here. I'll have to do some research to find out what the significance of the axe is. Looks like there's some kind of plaque on the middle there. It symbolizes the importance of the forest industry. Okay. There you go. Now I'm going to show you Falls View Park in St. John, New Brunswick. Well, I see we have a lot of rapids going on here. This is right next to some kind of a plant. Boy, look at that pollution going up. I wonder what that black stuff is around the edges of that island. It's called Reversing Falls, but there is no waterfall here. Here's some history of the area. We've got an observation deck here, and we can go down there. Although I think it's a better view up here. And over to the left, there's the city bridge. We have a lot of rapids in the middle, but calling this falls I think is a bit of a stretch. This is about the building of the bridge. Okay, I get it now. Since this river is going out into the Bay of Fundy, when the tides in the Bay of Fundy come in, it actually makes the water go in reverse direction from what it normally does. That's it. This shows a city bridge at low tide, mid tide, and high tide. I'm on top of the middle of the street bridge now, and here I think you can see where the high tides get up to at the top of that black, and where it meets the moss. And on this island here, that's where the birds like to hang out. You see the black markings there? I'm not sure, but I think that's where the high tide gets up to. I'm gonna go up onto that overlook point now. This is the other side of the city street bridge. There's no waterfall here either. But it does create right around here some whirlpools. Like right there, see the water going back in the reverse direction? That may be part of the name. And over here, the water does reverse direction for a minute or so. Like right here is a good example. See it kind of twirling around for a while until it finally makes its way downstream. This is a free city viewing platform, and right across the bridge that is a restaurant where you can get a view of the river while you're eating. And I don't think their skywalk is much of a big deal, especially considering you've got the one I'm on right now. Well, this is kind of interesting, don't you think? The only other thing in St. John that I was thinking about videoing is the Irving Nature Park, which I went to this morning, It's just a lot of hiking trails and nothing terribly unusual about it. So this is it for St. John. I'm going south from St. John, and here is Lake Row Falls. Looks like 3 or 4 different sets of falls here. And it's fairly wide here. This is downstream. Very nice. Well, friends, I'm coming up into the border checkpoint here to go into Maine. So this is the end of my summer adventure into northeast Canada. I've really enjoyed my summer 2023 trip to Canada, and I hope you've been following along with me and enjoying it as well. Good day, folks.